Pisces, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Piscean, I'm going to be doing your reading from May 4th to the 10th. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. And most importantly, may the force and the fourth be with you. Now, in this reading, dear Piscean, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. Pisces, I want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you for being here by my side. I really appreciate you all. Love you all so, so much. And thank you for supporting me in the GoFundMe. I've seen a lot of your names popping up and supporting me. There is only maybe 5 or 6 days left until it will close down, and I will go ahead and print out the name of the donors and put it on my triathlon Ironman bike and carry your name with me to the finish line. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you all. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on. There has been a couple of days of like wind and dust going up here. It's May and there is some like allergies going around. So I'm saying I gotta get some local tea. But I'm also fasting since yesterday evening. So, okay. So Pisces, we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a chat. Let me see what's happening here. Okay. Your challenge is the Three of Swords, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Tower and the Ten of Swords. So Pisces, your challenge here is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords here has a lot to do with some kind of a situation that's been hurting you at a very deep level. Now I'm using this tarot deck. It's called Before Tarot. It's very beautiful and it has a very strong message with it. This is one time mentioned before. So there is something here that you either are trying to kind of avoid, like a heartbreak or something, or maybe there is someone here that's been causing you a lot of pain. Okay, this could be a challenge here. This could be also a challenge for many of you thinking about a commitment that didn't take place with someone, or you want to commit to someone, but you don't know if they're going to be loyal to you or not. And it's kind of causing you to feel some sort of pain. I'm sending you big hugs. I'm going to clarify this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. It looks like in the recent past for many of you, this relationship that you were in, there is somebody here that was not able to commit to you. There was no clear labels given to this relationship, no definition. There was a lot of confusion, okay? You couldn't clearly see in the recent past, dear Pisces, where things were gonna move forward with this person, okay? And I feel like that there was a lot of anxiety surrounding this relationship that you had, a lot of anxiety. We're going to talk about this and we're going to see what is it that happened. In the present moment, you have the King of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Justice. So in the present moment here, someone could be going through some sort of a legal situation, divorce, separation. I do see here third-party situation happening. Someone is going through some kind of a major conflict. And then there is a King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do feel like here that, dear Pisces, whoever this person is, there is a decision here that is going to be made in their life. There is a decision here that someone is making in their life to cut something out. This could be you, could be your person. And you see the Justice here has this dove that has this olive branch, right? So someone here could be sending peace towards your way or wanting to send you the, what is it called? The olive branch, like make peace with you. We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. I do see here something here working out big time, but it's going to take some time because someone here keeps going back and forth. Someone here keeps questioning something. Someone here keeps struggling when it comes to commitment to you. The reason why is maybe because there is somebody else into the picture that they're not able to come towards your way and commit to you. But that's inevitable. The change that's going to happen in this person's life is inevitable. There is a Tower moment. The Tower hasn't happened yet in this picture, right? There is some kind of a situation that is going to come, that's going to basically happen in this person's life. Shocking situation. Some kind of an ending, and it's going to make them and force them to change a direction in their life or something like that. So without any further ado, let's get into your reading and clarify everything for you. And most importantly, dear Pisces, I know you have been one of the greatest supporters onto the channel. Thank you for going ahead and hitting that like button to support and to show your presence. And please be safe out there. I don't exist on TikTok. Okay, I take this account down already. I am only existing on YouTube and in your hearts. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I don't reach out to people in WhatsApp and whatever. So let's get into your reading, dear Pisceana. Okay, and see what is it that you need to know, honey buns. Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. What's happening here? Three of Swords for Pisces. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Moon. Could be dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. So the Hangman is the card of a Pisces. You're someone that you're super spiritual, you're super intuitive, your intuition is very strong. Okay, you have been through all the signs. So I love Pisces so much. You just can tell that someone has anxiety coming towards your way and committing to you. And that's hurting you. The Moon talks about anxiety, worries. There is a Knight of Pentacles. Again, somebody here has been very slow coming towards your way, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or any of these placements in their birth chart. This person has been taking their time. See, this is the only Knight that's actually standing still. And with the Moon, there is a lot of doubts and fears and anxiety. There is something here about this situation and this person that's kind of making you feel doubt. There is a lot of doubts, a lot of fears here. And because you have been waiting very patiently and you have been wanting to gain the answers that you need, this person has been delaying some kind of a process coming towards your way, at least for now. Okay? And that's causing you a lot of heartbreak. That's causing you a lot of pain. I'm sending you the biggest hugs right now, dear Pisceana. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups for you in the recent past. So the Seven of Cups in the past is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups, and the Tower. So this person might have really confessed their love towards you. They might have come towards your way and said, you know, Pisces, I love you. I really want to work things out with you. There was this very genuine energy coming from this person. But also, this person could have struggled something within their own life and they were not able to confess that to you. And there was a lot of overthinking going on. Okay, this person might have made some promises to you, but they were not able to keep those promises and it hurt you at a very deep level. Hence the reason why we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This situation came to an end. The Tower here means a sudden ending here, a relationship here that was supposed to happen, excuse me, that came to an end. And this person, if they were married, they could have had a lot of struggles in their family as well. Now let's talk about the Seven of Wands. I feel like for many of you, for the Seven of Wands, dear Pisces, you know, there were a lot of challenges. You try to fight for this relationship. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, and the iconic and the beautiful Ace of Wands. Did you fight for this Ace of Wands? Because I'm going to bring it out right now. I'm going to bring that Ace of Wands out here. So I'm saying, a lot of you fight for this relationship and you did a lot of investment. You maybe sent gifts to this person. You were very much financially invested into this relationship and this dynamic here. Okay, but unfortunately, this was something that came to an end very painfully. This person was also someone that was very focused on their work or focused on just themselves. A lot of you felt that, you know, this was almost like going nowhere. Okay, and then there is the Eight of Swords. Many of you felt really trapped in this situation. And this person also could have been involved in a situation where they felt trapped by themselves too. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords for you in the recent past. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Judgment here, and the King of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. The reason why you felt trapped, number one, I'm seeing here a couple of things, was possibly because this person made the promises to you and made you wait for a long time. Number two, the long distance. Long distance situation could have been a factor here. Maybe this person was living overseas or they were from a different culture background. And then there is the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the Star. Could have dealt with an Aquarius. Queen of Cups is you. So you constantly kept waiting. When was this person going to make up their mind? When was this person going to fully commit to you? You kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and something here was not fully taken off, and it was really upsetting you, okay, in the recent past. Hence the reason some of you chose to disconnect from this person recently, or this person disconnected from you. So let's talk about the Knight of Swords in the present moment, King of Swords, excuse me. A very pivotal moment, very significant decision is about to be made with the King of Swords energy. So let's clarify the King of Swords. Dear Pisceana, cutie patootie, looking all this so yummy. Let's see what's happening with the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, Pisces, is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. See, it's been a challenge. It's been a struggle. You keep questioning, all of these things that happen between me and this person that I love so much, that made all these promises to you. All of those things that happen, I don't know if I should really move on from this person or not. It's been a big challenge for you, because Six of Swords is telling me that you want to move on, you want to transit, you want to transition and just go towards a different direction. But something here, your intuition is telling you that this is like an unfinished business, like an unfinished symphony. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So I'm saying soulmate connection, twin flame connection, although this is a general reading. But here is the thing. Many of you feel a very strong bond and a connection with this person. And with the Two of Wands, I do feel like here that you really want to expand the horizons of this relationship. Something about travel can be significant. Someone here is a flight attendant or has been a flight attendant. There is something about international, something about airlines also can be very significant, or pilot. Now, Air Force, military base, Navy. I feel like that for many of you, you're still kind of disappointed that the commitment that you've been waiting hasn't come through. So you're kind of battling. This person also could be going through some kind of a battle in the present moment. Let's clarify the Five of Wands and see what this means. Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, dear Pisceana, is clarified by the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. This person could be a Leo or someone who has Leo in their birth chart. I think that they are contemplating and reevaluating their entire life, the history of their life. This person is going through some sort of a chaotic situation right now that's making them really question a lot of things. There could be other people involved in their dynamic, around them, or in their relationship. I feel like they're contemplating about coming towards your way and making some sort of an offer. And yes, there is a soul connection. See, the Lovers and the Six of Cups showed up again. That's why I love tarot. That's why I can make this up. So, dear Pisces, this person is definitely contemplating about this relationship here. This is someone that you know. Could be younger than you also. I'm getting here something about art, artist, musician, singer. Someone could be in college also, a university student or a professor. That could be significant. Now, Justice here, this is about peace. This situation, I think, is going to be settled down, and there is something here about making like a contract, signing a contract. Someone could be signing a contract. There is or paperwork. Okay, I'm getting here someone signing paperwork. Someone could be discharged from the hospital soon. The Justice is clarified by the Death card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, and the High Priestess, Virgo energy. So this person is going through some sort of a transformation. Major transformation. Now, in the present moment, someone here is also having a realization that if they're in a toxic dynamic and it's not working out for them, they don't need to force it. They don't need to stay in that kind of a dynamic. This could be this person that they're either married to somebody here, that marriage and that relationship is crumbling down, if that's a marriage, if that's a commitment or a third party. Because I don't know why I'm feeling like some of you met this person and they were already with somebody, or they were in the process of separating from somebody, okay? But that's going to come to an end. That whole situation of them being involved with another person or so, it's really coming to an end. And I do feel like here that this has a lot to do with someone here wanting to free themselves from a person that has been also draining them from their money. This person could have dealt with a person who was constantly taking money from them and made them feel very abandoned. There is a lot of, how do I word this? Unhealthy things happening in the background in this person's life, and they're wanting to free themselves. So when they come to that realization, they could be sending you this, olive branch, which is about peace. Excuse me, Pisceana, I just got to take a quick sip of water. Because I'm also on a water fast today. I do that quite often. Reset and peace. Excuse me. Now, Dear Pisces, in the near future, there is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about cooperation, working something out, building something, and investment. So the Eight of Pentacles here is clarified by the Magician, Sprinkle, Sprinkle, Four of Swords, and the Hierophant. You're manifesting this, and it's happening. You're manifesting commitment. Could be a Taurus, by the way, okay? Your manifestation is coming true, whatever, as above, so below. And I think that for many of you, if this is a no contact situation, this person is going to break the no contact. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They're headed towards your way. There is a very strong sexual connection between you and this person, by the way. A very, very strong chemistry. I mean, who wouldn't with Pisces? So I'm saying seductive, alluring, captivating, mesmerizing. So Pisces, there is a decision here that will be made. This commitment that's going to happen, it really has a lot to do with like marriage. But someone here struggled when it came to commitment. Someone here couldn't really come towards your way and commit to you fully. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower here, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So like I said, the way that this person is going to come towards your way, that's how you're going to know. Some kind of a Tower moment, like a major shocking event or situation is going to happen in their life, and they're going to move towards your way. They have no other choice but to come towards your way. This person is part of your destiny. Wheel of Fortune, and there is a Three of Cups. This is going to lead to some kind of a reunion here. I do see here reunion happening. A lot of people also say that that's what really happens a lot of times after the reading. So, of course, use your intuition, but you already have, if you're manifesting this, something is happening. It's interesting that the Tower is coming up because I am recording this on May 1st, which is the day for the full moon in Scorpio, your fellow water sign. Full moon in Scorpio means this Tower moment, means letting go very intensely the heightened feelings and emotions and baggages and grudges, and what is it that no longer serves us? What kind of transformation is it that we need to embrace and let go and embrace the new, right? So the Tower moment here is what's happening in this person's life, and there is a commitment, okay? Could be very significant. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. This is celebration. I see here you Pisces celebrating some kind of a union here in the near future. Also, if you've been thinking about your money and your financial situation, I do see here it's actually going to increase a lot more. I do see here an increase in your finances in May too. Six of Wands is clarified by the Sun, the Seven of Wands, and the Fool. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I said, literally cannot make this up. This is them tarot cards, Pisceana. 1717 on the clock. So there is going to be a brand new beginning. This brand new beginning is going to lead a lot of happiness, Leo energy. Seven of Wands, I think you already know that when you enter into a relationship with this person and the recommitment happens, there will be struggles and there will be tests. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing because the Seven of Wands here does talk about potential hurdles. Boundaries is going to be very significant as well. So you know that. But which relationship doesn't have issues? Which successful people, what kind of a successful person or a champion has a story that everything was perfect, everything went smoothly? Everybody encounters certain challenges, and within this relationship, within this dynamic, what is the challenge that you have encountered that you have healed from? It could be, attachment styles. It could be, for example, you've been studying, what is my attachment style? Do I get anxious attachment style, safe attachment style, secure, right, avoidant? All of those things, if you've been thinking about them and this heartbreak or this breakup has triggered those, and on my channel I do talk about those things, you're on the right path because you're going to look back and you're going to realize that it was so much worth it. Because where is the evolution, right? Where is the growth in this? So let's get the advice here and see what you need to know. What is the advice? Let's talk about that. I'm thinking about doing cold plunge today and sauna. Queen of Cups, that's you. And there is a little cute dolphin down there. Dolphins are my favorite animals with dogs. And then there is the Six of Cups. So this is someone that's coming back from the past, and you seem to be as the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. You seem to give them a chance. Now, your biggest piece of advice here is the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Now, like I said, the Page of Cups is an apology. It's also a confession here, right? And then there is the Two of Wands, the future. I think the advice is going to be with you and this person. It's not about the apology. It's not about that. It's about What does this person want long term when it comes to the future? Because with the Two of Wands, you're this person holding the globe in their hand. You're someone, Pisces, that you are visionary. You have very strong intuitive prophetic gifts within you. You can see the future, you can feel the things before even they manifest. So I think that you kind of have a plan here in your life where you want to move forward when it comes to marriage and relationship. That's what you're going to want to discuss with this person. Apology accepted, but also actions need to be proceed after. Follow after that, okay? Black cat can be very significant. Some of you may have a black cat or like sunflower, or you wear dresses or clothes that has like very floral energy. Flowers is very significant. And another thing here is there is no need to rush. Another advice that I'm getting is, see how that bird is almost going to take away or catch that fish out of the cup. Don't feel like that this is going to be a missed opportunity. I think, with due time, with due patience and diligence, it's going to work out. This is about you and this person giving each other the chance to cooperate and to work something out. But without a doubt, I do feel like this person is really going through something major in their life. They're going through a tower moment. This might help the situation for you to realize what is it that how you want to approach to this person, okay? So dear Pisces, this is what I have for you. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Hopefully you have a great weekend ahead, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.